of the entire month. Can you believe it's the final weekend of June already?
The year's flying
Man,
by.
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
The summer's flying by. And before you know it,
Took so long to get here too.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Liam Burke, who's the vice president of Vionic, brings us sandals now. But a couple weeks from now, we're going to transition into fall, and these opportunities are going to be gone. So we thought, what can we do? One day only price. The price is under $50 on the Tide too, and I was thrilled to see. Yeah, because so many of us have these at home, and if you don't know what Vionic is all about. This is a great place to start. This offer of $47.48 goes away at the end of the day. Shipping and handling is included on this, so you don't have to worry. You're saving $18. I like that.
That's huge, yeah. I mean, a great way. And most people have actually started their Vionic collection with Tide in one of its forms. So this is a really great way. Even if you've been sitting on the fence and sort of thinking, I don't know if I want to sort of, try this brand out, a great way to try it at this fantastic price.
I'll just warn you, there's no going back once you try it out.
That's right.
Just make sure you pick it up before the end of the day. So we have ombre, and then we have a little bit of an animal print.
That's right. So I think great fun colours for the spring and summer. Nice and bright pops of colours there. So I think fantastic.
We'll start over with you.
Yeah, let's have a look.
All right, leopard.
So there's the tan leopard. So I think this is a really great, fun way to show off these neutral options here. I think it's still a great neutral option, but it's still got that nice little bright pop there as well with the leopard. A little bit of fun. Bring out your wild side.
That patent finish gives it a little bit of a dressier feel.
That's right. And this is leather, so that strip through the middle is leather. So it's leather and mesh combination. There we have the ombre. I think this is the teal ombre. Yeah, and you can see there even not only just on the top straps there, but also a really great ombre effect there on the footbed also. And I think we're into the pink ombre. I think this is a really great, fun pop of colour. Yeah.
And then the most limited choice is going to be the grape ombre. 5 through 12, I'm a half size. I'm a 9.5, so I buy the size 9. Only if you're a half size, go down a size. Am I right?
Exactly right, yeah. 9.5 down to a 9, 8.5 down to an 8. And with these styles here, the Tide unit is a slightly wider unit. So I know we call it out as medium width, but medium to a slightly wider foot type, you'll be good as gold.
Okay.
A narrower foot type may not be for you.
I may have 3 or 4 versions of the Tide.
Yeah, that's right.
An original.
It's just been so insanely popular because, what we've got here is just a really traditional looking flip-flop. So it's a great looking style, just in that traditional flip-flop look. So nice sort of thin straps on it. With that pattern finish as well, it can dress up, it can dress down. Great fun colours and some fantastic comfort features here, like that really soft, flexible toe post as well. So if you don't like to have the toe post between the toes, this is really soft, flexible material, so it's not going to pinch or anything like that.
So before you say, oh, I don't do thongs, listen, that's what, because we're going to show you that.
I know you want to throw that away. I'm going to give this, Pat always eyes this off because she likes to throw this away, and I bring 2 out on the set now because I often need it. But this is a traditional flip-flop that we all go to. And this is a fairly generic one, but we know these can be sort of dressed up, different materials, different embellishments, and can become quite expensive. But what they've all got in common is what sits underneath the foot. Something completely flat there that's going to offer absolutely no support. By contrast, look at what you're getting with Vionic. You're getting that great podiatrist design technology that's built in that's going to offer you that support and stability and that great comfort as well.
Don't go anywhere. See this little thing between your toes, the plastic thing that yanks and pulls, that's uncomfortable, and eventually somebody steps on the back of it. And however inexpensive this was, throw it away. You aren't wearing it. This, on the other hand, I encourage you, because honest to goodness, I could never wear any kind of thong sandal before Vionic came, and I was like, geez, why didn't somebody else think to do that?
Exactly.
Plus, look at the footbed on this.
That's right, and that's really the key, is getting this podiatrist design technology that's built right in, which is going to give you that support. And oftentimes, you talk about fashion and you talk about comfort, not usually in the same sentence, but with Vionic, you're getting this great science, but also this beautiful looking style as well. And I always like to say, we want you out there, we want you living your life, being active, feeling supported in your footwear, but we also want you looking great as well.
Hey, look,
and here it is on the
there's your example.
Style beautifully there. Look at the grape there. I mean, a great, nice, beautiful, bright pop of colour. Great contrast there with the white jeans. The tan leopard, again, a great neutral option, but what a fun way to sort of call out the neutral option. So bring out your wild side there. I always seem to think too that Leah is always wearing the tan leopard whenever we're on there. So I think that could be one of her favourites there. And then you've got that teal ombre. And I just love that ombre effect. And this is a really, again, great way to
stylish.
show, nice little pop of colour. And I like the fact you're getting the brighter and the more subdued tones in there as well.
You can buy, 2 of these. There's no limit on these at all. The price just goes away at the end of the day. 500 of you now have already, decided on exactly what you want. They're great gift ideas. They're great to travel with. Even when I'm going away for the day, I may have on maybe like pumps or something because that's the appropriate situation. But I take these and change into them on my trek back to the train.
That's right, and it's a great way, and a great way, especially if you're travelling as well, because it's comfortable enough to wear all day and still stylish enough to wear out in the evening as well. But
absolutely.
a great way to sort of show what we're talking about here is this a great demonstration to show that. To show the great sort of support that we're getting with Vionic. So with Kylene here on a hard, flat, unnatural surface, and this is actually a carpet, and even sort of carpet's not going to give you that type of support that you need underneath the foot. But you can see there just how crooked that line's running, especially running from the toes to the ankle, because there's no support underneath the foot. That foot's going to roll over to try and meet the ground. That's what we know as overpronation or excess pronation. Now, where the foot should be is right there. That's the foot back into its natural alignment. You see how that line is nice and straight now? But when I take that support away, that misalignment's returning. It's almost like we do need some sound effects here, don't we? So we need it nice and straight.
Besides me going,
Yeah, exactly. Or Pat sort of screaming on Kylene's behalf. But you can see there that misalignment. And that's going to have a flow-up effect to the rest of the body. So that's going to be putting a lot of stress and strain on the soft tissues and joints in the foot and the lower leg, but even create pain in the knee and the lower back.
Liam, 1,000 have already been ordered, so make sure 400 of you are on the line. If you could help us out, download that free app. That way you can shop on your phone, your tablet, computer, or give us a moment at 1-800 and maybe use the auto delivery 345-1212. That price goes away when it sells out. I should have said that, or at the end of the day. So there is that inexpensive, cheap flip-flop that you continue to have to buy maybe a couple of times in the summertime.
That's right. You can still see that's still offering absolutely no support. But let's zip Kylene out of that and let's put her into the tight two, and then we'll see the difference that podiatrist design technology is making. Now you can see how that line has straightened up. Now it's a lot closer to being back into that neutral or natural alignment. And even, I'm just going to turn you to the side here, Kylene. And there you can see how that orthotic technology is really hugging the curves and contours of Kylene's foot. So no longer is that foot rolling over to try and meet the ground, but now it's like the ground's coming up to meet the foot. So giving her that support with every single step, but in a really cool looking flip-flop style.
Yeah, exactly. So it's everything that you've always wanted that I think a lot of us think that you can't wear anymore. There you can see the back view. We talked about with the Today's Special Value with Jamie, she's received all these awards, well-deserved, from the beauty industry. But so is Vionic.
Exactly.
The APMA, Dr. Weil.
That's right, yeah. So the APMA, the American Podiatric Medical Association, they'll only put their seal on products that promote good foot health. So very proud to have that seal, not only in the Tide, but actually in all the Vionic styles we have here at QVC. And of course, Dr. Weil, who absolutely loves the technology that you get with Vionic because it fits in beautifully with his philosophies on integrative medicine. So very proud to have that association as well. But here you go, you've got these great looking styles, and it was funny actually during the week. We had someone speak at a meeting who was part of our Vionic Innovation Lab, so one of our medical practitioners who works with us very closely. And he says, as a practitioner, he loves Vionic and will always recommend Vionic because, he says comfort footwear and supportive footwear works best when people are wearing it. It doesn't work in the closet. So, this is a really great way to get that support and that structure under the foot.
So you're enticing us with the fashion.
Exactly right.
And you're giving us the goodness. 1,500 of you now have already dialed in. When these sell out, then they're gone. At the end of the day, the price goes away. So make sure that you're picking them up now. Now's the time, not August, because in August will be full force fashion for fall. So you won't be able to find these anymore, at least in lots of choices. So the leopard.
Yep, so let's go through the tan leopard there. So again, that great neutral option. I love that pattern finish there on that leather strip through the middle as well. Then we come into the teal with that beautiful ombre effect, and I just love the fact you're getting that nice sort of brighter pop going into the more subdued tones.
I think the ombre makes it look beachy.
I agree, yeah. I think that's, sitting by the water and sipping a big colourful drink with an umbrella coming out of it. I think that's what they say to me.
We're in.
And then we've got the pink ombre and the grape ombre as well. So beautiful, bright pops of colour. And this is a great option too. I mean, especially for those of you, I think it's really an ageless style. So, I think great for So great for mums. In fact, a lot of people will actually buy more than one pair because oftentimes, you know, mum buys a pair and the daughter sort of sees them and then they grow legs and walk away to college or whatever it might be.
Exactly.
So yeah, so it's great, a great ageless style to get that support and comfort and of course that style.
They're under $50. That's a phenomenal price for Vionic sandals, and you'll see why when you pick these up today. Over 2,000 of you have already dialed in. I'm going to send you home to go to the pool,
Thank
you
you.
and Stacey Ann
Yep,
and
gonna
that beautiful
sit by the pool.
baby.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Thanks,
All right,
Liam.
thanks, Pat.
Appreciate it. All right, David. I don't think you're as hard to keep track of as Dan, but close.
Well, you know what? Coming up, we've got our Le Pan